Hello and welcome to another turn or set of turns of the Dominion 6 Lucid Round 2 tournament. Joining me is Arpathius.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, and we are on turn 20. Let's see some violence. That is some violence.
Yeah,
Not
a
enough
disappointingly low
violence.
amount of violence.
Yeah, alright. 2 messages from Shiniyama. I found the Castle Arcanum, a citadel. Oh, yes, we talked about this. And this citadel, right, not only is obviously a whole citadel, but it, like, completed his line of forts. He's got, like, 5 forts that are connected.
He's built the Shineyama Maginot Line.
Yeah, basically. He is complaining about how it's sort of too close to the others and they're only getting so many resources, but so be it.
I think you don't look a gift horse in the mouth there. I think only upside. I think.
Yeah. All right. It's still uncertain who exactly I'll be fighting. Machaka's a given. Satis is indecisive, and I think it's reasonably likely I've convinced them away from getting bamboozled by the spider foo. Not like they would be the next target right afterwards if they joined up with the Hellblessed Diplomancer Devil or anything. Marignon is silent, which worries me for obvious reasons. But then he also mentioned just before he just wanted to Vulture because I was apparently getting into a 1v3 or something. Which is not what's happening, so I really don't know. Well, it is what's happening, right? Isn't he getting
Nothing is nothing is real until it actually happens.
That's true. And I caught a fever this turn, so I'm not thinking at my best. It's making it difficult to script, all on top of worrying about nap breaks. Machaka already cut the nap 3 short by 1 turn compared to default Dom 6 rules. He'll be attacking it. You are in violation of diplomatic agreements -1 timing. But this seems pointless to argue because it's just paper. I don't like the uncertainty, but then again, who does? This, I will say, is a sticking point, I know, for this particular player versus, I would say, probably the larger community. The default Dom 6 timer is 1 turn longer than pretty much everybody did naps in at least Dominions 5 when I played, and I assume earlier than that as well. So, yeah, I don't know. Sort of one of those things where it's like, what are you really gonna do about it? You could try and agree in
You can
advance.
complain, but if like everyone else in the lobby is not bothered, then it doesn't matter.
Right.
But
Yeah, I think if you have, I realize that it is now the default timer, but if your definition of a nap is different than the server's general definition, which certainly is known going into this, then you probably want to really clarify what you mean.
yeah, I think this is like also an issue with the in-game nap system that you can only have this one timer as well.
Yeah.
You can't like set how long you want your nap to be.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, I don't think that we're gonna see any battles with him this turn, so we'll just have to keep waiting on that one. But let's get into Infatia. All right, we got some Gogs. These are some nice chonky boys who are not needed to kill 1 PD. Although there's probably only 1 commander here, right? They could technically get, sniped by an arrow somehow. Although no, he's chilling all the way back.
That would be the shot of the century if he got
You
hit by
know,
an arrow.
hey, the one game, right, that we won in our Threes Disciple, I had a slinger take out one of Zabalba's like big mage guys with the bat
Well,
wings.
I mean that's just a living hazard of being a Zabulba mage.
Well, but it was not the little one, right? It was like the Anarchy.
Oh, okay.
He hit him in the head and rolled like a mega damage roll.
Yeah.
Just one tapped him.
Wings are dangerous. So you don't want to get hit in the head with one of those things.
Yeah. Nobody here. Oh, well, hold on.
Oh, there's a guy.
Oh no.
Oh.
Not gonna
This
be.
is like that one guy that like he never really fit in.
Yeah, he's been
Nobody really
like a
likes
sacrifice. Okay. Fascia takes the lake. So not a lot of combat on the Ind Fascia front. Fascia pulled back.
That's a strange move to me. Because
So
like, hey, he wasn't going to catch anything. I don't know why he's bunched up there. This is
it looks
confusing.
like he went back to try and be able to check the advance of this force.
Yeah, that's that. I guess so. Somehow, Ind managed to get value out of moving that army down there. I guess.
Yeah,
But like, I don't get how like it doesn't. I guess it checks Ind from moving on to the fort next to Fascia's capital the turn after. But then there's a river, so I don't even know if they could get there.
yeah, and there's, I mean, Fascia has a lot of troops, and they
Yeah,
have
I
the
think he would
mage
have been all right
support.
anyway.
I
Yeah.
yeah, I this one feels like taking your foot off the gas in an unnecessary way.
Yeah. Also, like you, I mean, if you were worried about that, you could just send the god back, and then
Yeah, God, the
you know,
gods also can.
if he moves on your fort, then you just kill that army with the guards. It's in your dominion. You like the rest of your army can be off sieging down
Yeah,
other stuff.
I really wanted to see him put this under check, or not under check, under siege. I think.
Yeah, because you really don't want that god reavers count to get too high.
Right. Um. Okay, I'm a little surprised we have this step back here, but I mean, if he consolidated all this stuff, I'm sure he could just sail right here and then go on to Ind maybe. But I don't know. Feels overly concerned about this army.
Yeah, I think he has the advantage face at the minute, so I think letting Ind have time is bad for him.
Yeah.
So I think that was a mistake, but maybe he has a plan we can't see.
Yeah. Moving. I mean, he has
It
to move
doesn't.
through an inkpot end too.
Yeah, which I think you were happy to just let him do that. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I would have loved to see raids on these two provinces as well. Maybe this one feels a little dangerous because this army was here, but I don't know. I'd like to see a lot of pressure on, and I probably would have sent one here and it would have died, to be honest. But I really want to pressure this whole lake system. Okay. Well, that's that war. This a throne? Yes. We've got Moss Body, Body Ethereal, Personal Region. Which he did get all of. The mages are doing a second try at it. And then hopefully gonna retreat. No. Animate
no, we're
tree.
gonna animate trees.
Okay. There you go. Alright.
Then retreat. Okay. Well,
That looked close. To them getting caught, but okay. The dragon, I mean, there's nobody really here. Like, these guys are probably poison. Yeah, they're really poison resistant, but they also
yeah, I
suck.
guess the animate trees maybe took a couple of lance hits, so you could argue it was worth it, but I'm not sure.
I don't know about that. As it stands, though, the dragon is going to be perfectly fine.
Yep.
I guess his boss body just got popped, so he'll start taking some damage, but he's got 138
Yeah, I mean the body
max
ethereal.
HP.
Yeah.
So I'm quite confident he will eventually get this done. I mean, maybe he somehow fatigues out.
Has he got reinvig? I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I think he'll do it. But like,
yeah, I mean, he's fatigued out.
yeah.
But
The only way I think he like loses is if like the battle times out
yeah,
because he can't kill stuff fast enough.
and I would think that he's probably not that far away from. Maybe there's enough skeletons here that he can't really HP route them.
Yeah,
very
there
well.
seems to be quite a few.
But he's not gonna die anytime
No, he's
soon.
not gonna die.
So he really just needs to try and focus on hitting these real things and not the summoned fake things that aren't contributing to an HP route. Which he's getting a couple every now and again, so. And the mages will fatigue out too. Yeah, I mean, they're fatigue out, so. Oh yeah, and then also I forgot everything was dying of his Dominion anyway. All right, come on,
This is
dragon.
the exciting Dominions content.
Well,
Find it fun.
yeah,
What round are
I
we on? What do we...
we're almost to 100.
Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Like he
Has he
could
got any
get.
afflictions? I think he took 19 damage in one go there. Somebody did a sensational
He's
job.
got a limp. I don't remember if he had that coming in or not though. Hit the trees, you fool. Other
Yeah,
side's
the
gonna.
Vine Men being resistant to his poison breath is might be what cost him.
Yeah, there's
Maybe
round
if he'd just been
100.
attacked rear, that would have worked
Yeah.
as well. But then he definitely would have needed to retreat his other mages
Yeah.
faster.
Oh, they routed.
Oh, they went.
That was just. I mean, he wasn't that. He was getting close to dying.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
Yeah. I feel like that was probably closer than he was hoping it was. And that. Yeah. So okay.
Yeah. All's well that end well, though.
Yep. Now he gets the throne of Earth. Amazing. Look at this gnome.
Oh, this non-cold-blooded gnome, though.
Oh, that's true. You do have to
Yeah.
get the item for him, but or we talked about it, right? There's an item that solves this. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure there's essentially a way for it to work. But see, now he's got some reinvig.
Yeah, it's great, right?
But anyway, once he sorts out the the whole gnome getting killed business, that's a tremendous mage, right? Glamour 2, Earth 2. The nature's not quite as relevant because he can already put the shaman in communions, but very, very nice. We didn't comment on this specifically, but Fascia now has finally taken the last pieces of his lake, and so there's no longer a chance for a swimming dragon to just pop in for free.
No, that's sad. I would have liked to see that happen.
Yeah, look at all this. Look at all this swamp.
Oh, you think that's bad? It's gonna get a whole.
It's gonna get so much worse. But
Uh,
oh goodness. Okay, so then we've got Peren, who's now fighting Naba alone after
we gonna get a
riding.
big battle? Are we?
After riding to the aid of his allies, only to find out that they are not actually interested in fighting.
That's a big chunk of knights.
It's a big chunk of knights. And a decent amount
Does
of
he
mage
have
support.
any? Does he have any gear on the counts?
I doubt it, but let's see.
Yeah, I quite like putting the
one mace eruption.
yeah, the flame eruption thing or whatever.
Whatever
that rod is he's got.
The mace of eruption.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I quite like putting them on because you can get that early and then it gives you a bit of chaff clear.
Yeah, I think
Probably not fantastic against Nabar though.
Yeah, I think there's an interesting question. Yeah, I mean, with Nob's ability to send a missile, I think this is worth it, right? The Sorgina are obviously flying, and so if you don't think you're gonna have a big fight, you can actually, you can like leave them at home and fly them in just for the combat. Now against Naba with their stealth and their pretender,
that feels dangerous against the.
I think it's
missile.
It's no good, but Naba fights back, kills 1 PD.
Honestly, I feel like that army could have been killed by the gods.
These guys hit for 19 with a bonus for the
Because he was
first hit.
next to Nabar's cap last turn, so the Dominion would have been a bit better.
Yeah, the Storm Demons deal decent damage to it because I guess the Sorgina don't have any gems, so they're not casting Storm. Maybe. You'd have to test it. I kind of feel like the god would get killed unless he's gotten new defensive buffs, but we may get to see.
Yeah, as long as he had like a bit of shock res, I think he would have been.
Yeah, a shock ring would be helpful. Well,
you never know though. 100 odd crossbows is quite a lot. Armor piercing does add up.
Yeah. Okay. And this was a move. back for him, right? Because he was here last turn.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Which I think we talked about that maybe being a good move. Although I think I like the other fort
yeah. I think
moving on to there. But yeah,
yeah.
honestly, it just looks like a tricky situation fighting the bar 1v1 at the minute.
It does. Yes, I don't think that's where he wanted to be. But,
Yeah, if it was like 20, 30 turns later and you've got like all your research going and the bless doesn't matter as much or you've got
yeah.
more counters to
Yeah.
guards, then it's a lot better. But right now, a little tricky 1v1.
It does seem a little dicey. But, okay. That's all well and good. And then Shiniyama expanding underground with miscellaneous goblins into... Did lose 20 Bakemono Show, but, welcome to Bakemono Show.
Yeah. That's a counting error.
Okay. Let's see. Marignon still has all these troops on the border.
Well, did he have them there? I thought he had them on his fort
They might have been
further
here.
up. I think he might have moved them down actually.
Yeah.
And then we've definitely got Machaka moving, getting ready.
Yep. Yep. How about Satis? Satis, I mean, just took a throne on this border, which it's not always the move of ultra aggression, but it looks like we see forces sort of preparing.
Yeah, I think there's stuff moving up. I think he's probably going to go in, but it's not a super high commitment from him.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Anything else for this turn?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Let's go to 21.
Not too much happening really.
Crave violence. All right, we got a bunch of messages. It looks like this is the first turn of the war.
Mm.
All right, violence achieved.
I feel like we're going to move into stage 2 of player combat from now on.
Yeah. Okay, so Marignon said, I did cancel Nap a few turns ago, so it's time to start our fight with Shiniyama. He seems quite confident, so let's see how it goes. All right, now Shiniyama last turn did not think that Marignon was attacking them right away, did they?
I don't know when he thought it was happening. He had basically no idea what Marignon was doing.
Okay.
Because Marignon hadn't responded to him.
Classic.
Which is the classic, I'm going to attack you, but I don't want you to know 100% that I'm going to.
Yeah. Yep. All right, we'll come back to Nabat. Let's do the rest of these that are in this other conflict. I can see he's super thrilled about it. All right, Shiniyama said this is why Map Nuke sucks. Show me one player who could win the game from here. And it's not like there's much you can do if you have naps with all neighbors and 3 of them simultaneously flip to war at the same turn before even turn 20. Before even turn 20, I mean, first wars often start before turn 20. So I don't, this doesn't seem particularly early for a first war.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't say this was a rush.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. All but literally everyone else in the whole map is busy in their little 1v1s.
You could tell when someone's like annoyed at something when they start calling other things little.
Yes. And all because a spider diplomancer convinced them that I'm getting dogpiled. And then instead of being pissed at him for lying on finding out it wasn't the case, they decided to roll with it because easy war. So I guess he's saying that Machaka told Satis and Marignon that the other was basically already in.
Yeah, I mean, if that is the case, that just sounds like, good Diplo on some sort of skillful manipulation on Machaka's part. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, it's a tournament game, right? So you're not looking for fair things.
Yeah. Okay. It won't be easy for them, but 1v3 with the fetish and dragon constraining movement options too, and no way to really punish losses because what am I going to do? Siege them and leave a flank open? Trying to vote people off the island is shameful behavior, especially when Satis gains 0 from this. They'll get maybe 3 provinces tops if all goes well, and lots of attrition if it doesn't. I mean, we can look at the Satis border in particular in a minute. Also, let's be real. If my name wasn't Krun, this wouldn't be happening. And they're not even respecting the nap timer and are going to be jumping me with "you are in violation of diplomatic treaties" pop up, all while preaching how they respect naps and whatnot. I mean, this is what we talked about last turn. I think, right, they're on the sort of old nap timer and not the new nap timer. Which again, on the one hand, yes, this is the message that'll pop up. On the other hand, this player absolutely knows that people don't play with his nap timer in general.
Yeah, I mean, two things. I think, first, everyone's entitled to their opinion. So, if he
Yeah,
feels like it's this way, and if they feel like it's that way, that's all fair. Really, I think you should, if you're going to sign an app with someone, especially in a game like this, you want to be really clear what you're signing up to before,
yes,
beforehand. Like, complaining about it now doesn't do as much good as, just being very clear beforehand, I think.
yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's sort of, it is what it is there. Okay. And then here we get a message from Satis. Hey, once again from Marshal of Satis. Everyone loves the swamp. All right, we are going to war against the goblins. I'm not convinced the goblins samurai are a good matchup for Satis, as the Sobeks struggle to hit them. They hit hard enough to chop up Sobeks back. So I'm sending a fair amount of mage support to get Skeleton's Moss Body and Body Ethereal. Sadly behind on research as a result, but I do have a lot of Palisades up. Yeah, Satis has been weirdly not spiking in research as much as we might have expected with his massive number of forts.
Yep, although Skeleton's Moss Body, Body Ethereal sounds pretty good.
It does. All of those should be helpful.
Yeah.
I'm going to start upgrading them too if I can. Goblins are being hit from 3 sides and appear not to be favoring my side. However, to fight should be okay. Building some elite warriors for extra chaff. I haven't looked at it super carefully. I would assume that elite warriors trade pretty well into Shinigama stuff, just because Shinigama stuff's going to cost a lot more, and there's just going to be massive attrition. But elite warriors hit hard enough.
Put a lot more. You'll be able to get them out a lot faster as well than the big samurai ones.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
and they hit pretty hard. 20 is it piercing damage? I think it's pretty good.
Yeah,
so.
I think they hit pretty hard. There's 3. You can buff them up. Okay. Building some elite warriors for extra chaff. Did take the 3rd throne with the dragon, who I put in way more danger than I thought. Yup, it was really close. I thought the Vine Man of the Mages would retreat once the boars and other humans ran. Instead, it went all the way down to the wire, and the dragon getting to 60 HP once all the buffs came off. Yup. But he won at the end of the day, and he only picked up a limp, not the end of the world. That's true. All right, let me forget. We'll come back to Naba. Let's go through this. Or I guess let's watch the battles first. All right, here's what we got. We've got a ping.
We got a guy
With small PD. Was that this one? No. We've got...
Yeah, that's pretty cautious when you've got all that stuff and you're Incarnate Bless, I think.
Yeah. It is. This is a big army.
The 2 lines of knights not being, one being slightly in front of the other is slightly triggering.
That's fair. I don't think that there's, a particular thing that accomplishes, right? Goodness. Okay, that's that one. Did he ping everywhere?
How much mage support has he actually brought?
Wow.
We check that after.
Yeah. 2 witch hunters.
So basically nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
I think that has a decent chance to struggle against a buffed up Shinigama army. I think with Moss Body and other buffs they can put on. I think that could struggle.
Yeah, I think it definitely has opportunities to have a problem. Okay, here we got a nice little raiding party. Okay, so Marignon actually starts going in. Machaka just pings. And Satis didn't do any aggressive moves either.
Machaka did they move stuff back even? Like they had stuff on that wasteland,
I
right?
think they
Or did they just consolidate
consolidated
everything?
here.
Why would you? I don't understand that.
I don't. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what vision he has, but I would
Yeah,
have
I mean,
thought that you could do some raiding, and like maybe this one's promised to Marignon or something.
yeah, I mean that swamp definitely shouldn't be Shiniyama's this turn. Like he's never gonna have stuff there to defend it
Right.
because it's like his hardest defend place. It's not that valuable, but it's still 80 gold. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's not
And
nothing,
it's
but
between Machaka and Marignon. I don't know how neither of them have got that.
yeah, that's
Um,
a bit surprising. Marignon is now sieging down a fort.
and also, like Machaka had stuff next. You had that stuff on that wasteland. So that forest next to the wasteland. I mean, I don't see Shiniyama ever putting his army there to defend that. So I don't know why he didn't just take that as well.
Yeah,
Um,
it's certainly very cautious.
yeah,
I think probably overly cautious, but okay. And I don't know if Satis is on the same turn countdown, right? We didn't get any aggressive moves. I'd love to have them if they had something to just take this ocean right away. That's one that I would imagine Shiniyama's going to struggle to take back. If there's sort of other fighting going around.
yeah. I mean, he's never going to make like gear unless to get under there. So it would only be Kappa's ever.
Right. Okay. So Shiniyama claimed, right, that Satis gets nothing from this war, right? That was
Yeah, I think he could get 5 provinces.
yeah. I mean, depending on,
You
so
know,
this one
may
is kind
yeah,
of maybe between the two, but he could get all of these, and
yeah.
then these two underground provinces.
Yeah, and also like that, you know, if he just gets that fort with the on the farmland, I mean, that's a great province. So yeah,
Yeah. So I think he said, what did he say, like 3?
yeah,
Gains literally 0, maybe 3 provinces tops. I don't think that assessment is correct.
no,
Now, it's a 3v1, right? So there's not a lot of territory to go around. That
yeah.
part's true, but
But Satis also doesn't need a lot, so you know, and if he
right.
thinks that like fighting Shimiyama isn't a great matchup because Shiniyama troops do well against his, then getting rid of him early doesn't seem like a bad.
Yeah, it seems
Um,
perfectly reasonable.
yeah, and
Um
he's also got 2 thrones like on that border, so like getting that border pushed up further is
yeah,
good to
this one
protect them.
actually doesn't even border them, but
Well, it's yeah, but
it's
if it would
nearish.
do, yeah, like it would do. Like if Shiniyama won this war, it would do, wouldn't it? So
Yeah. I hadn't really commented on this, but he pointed on the message, right? All he has are palisades, right? He did not upgrade these forts. So compared to the people who did finish upgrading their forts, right? His mage production is actually not as high as we might have thought.
uh,
Um
what? Why is he doing that?
I I guess the focus is more on, so 2 things I can think of, right? The focus is more on the troops, and maybe the upgrade isn't doing a ton to put more troops on the field. Not that he seems to
Yeah,
have like massive armies. And 2 would be that he wants to put down 1 million of them because he wants to put down, a fort on all these
yeah.
thrones. Although there's not one here. I'm trying to remember, like this one.
Well, he's only just taken that. He only had the dragon
Yeah,
there,
no,
so
I know. Well, I don't. We don't
probably not.
see it under construction. You could have like snuck a scout in if you wanted to start construction. Although I probably wouldn't, given that you're about to go to war here. But
Yeah,
um, yeah, it's kind of interesting that they're all palisades and not true fortifications yet. But okay. All right, so Shiniyama is in some trouble. How can Shiniyama get out of this?
I think they can. I think they can beat that Marangao army, and I
I
don't
think they
even.
can beat the
I think
Marignon
they
army
can beat
too.
that pretty cleanly, actually. With like if they had all their stuff there.
Let's remind ourselves
Um,
of Marignon's Bless. Withering Weapons, all the resists, Righteous Wrath, Enchanted Blood. Okay. So Marignon's troops will be the knights will be good, but they're not doing anything like incarnate crazy.
Yeah, I think he could beat that. And then, you know, there isn't that much Satis stuff. Although the dragon, you know, if You know, that
The
could be
dragon
tough.
is vulnerable to Shiniyama's
Yeah,
troops, though.
the Machaka army, I think he needs to probably get some more stuff before he can.
Yeah,
That's the
Frontline.
one. That's by far the most dangerous, I think.
Yeah, I think he's really going to run into the problem here of Shiniyama has really bad map move. Like, if you wanted to take, like, this army, right? And go fight and knock this out. Even assuming you killed it with no losses, right? You're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to get back to your cap to then have to try and think about this, you know, this army.
Yeah, and I think he. I don't know. I mean, I don't really know how this player thinks, but like moving it all onto that citadel because then you can fight either Satis or Marignon from there. I think
Yeah.
is probably the one, but I don't know. It depends how like aggressive he's feeling or if he's gonna hunker down more or I don't know.
Right. It's just that Shiniyama is a sort of a slow to position weapon, which is partially why I really don't like that we didn't get the raids here, right? Shiniyama just lacks some of the options.
Yeah, there's no way. He's got like a few provinces he just like can never commit to
Right.
for the next
He
10
can throw a
turns.
bunch of Bakemono at it, right? Like that's a thing he can do. But you can, especially in a 3v1, put enough stuff to counter, you know, the kind of Bakemono groups you might be expecting. He's not. I don't think he's gonna launch like 120 Bakemono in like counter raiding operations.
I mean, if he's doing that, yeah, if you're fighting against him and he's doing that, you're like, this is fantastic. He's
Yeah.
spending all his stuff on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, you know, well, he's gotta kill armies and then he's gotta get allies, right?
Yeah, I think the thing is though, if he moves on that citadel, I still don't, you know, basically, I don't think Marion can like really justify pulling back, like probably to themselves, because like you're attacking, like you're just going to fall back whenever he's there, and then that's just gonna get complicated for like diplomacy with like your allies, and like you're just showing you don't think you can beat him.
Yeah.
And you're not even making progress in the war. So he probably stays there, and I think he just needs a lot more mages. Like then I think he could, you know, win the fight, but I don't think that army can beat Shiniyama's.
Yeah. This taking this right also cut off not only its income but this whole cave system.
Yeah, I mean getting that cave system though, because Shiniyama is not gonna do anything about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I think that's true. Shiniyama's not gonna. Do the goblins have any dark vision? I can't remember.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, but I just don't think he's gonna have like.
But yeah, it's gonna be hard for him to. It's very far away from him.
Yeah.
Okay. I think they're in some trouble.
But honestly, I think like, you know, that was a lot better turn than Shiniyama that it could have been for them.
I think that's true. It could have been. I think in a another world, right? He's also lost all 4 of these. And again, I don't know if Satis is being cautious or if they're on a different turn cycle.
I think they're going to attack next turn. They didn't even have like all their stuff there, so I think.
Yeah, because you could then theoretically lose, right? Probably not this one, but like maybe these 3. Obviously, this one would just go under siege, but okay. Let's see Naba's message and do the rest of the stuff, and then I want to check the graphs.
Sure.
Okay, Naba. Oh, the second anti-Krun missile is launched. Oh boy. I guess we're gonna find out if this beats the army or not. I guess. What does he got? Resist lightning. Okay, that's big.
Yeah, very big.
With a ring of tamed lightning, so he's fine. 20 shock res. Those storm demons aren't going to do much.
He does not care about that. Overworked vet, headbutt hater.
Yes. All right, he's got body ethereal now. That's big. There are no magic weapons coming out from Peren's side. Breath of Winter is how he's going to try and win the combat eventually. How much HP? 240 HP. Although he does not have any way... Ooh, an Astral Shield. That's good. Peren has lower MR than your average bear. They do have cold res, though, which is going to... Oh, Personal Stone Skin. Right, so he's up to 28 prot.
So crossbows can definitely do chip damage to that.
Yeah. Well, so one out of every 4.
Shooting from like far away, so they're mainly missing.
I think that once these guys get in closer, the crossbowmen will move up.
Yeah.
But let's see. And then these guys, right? Attack, shock res, poison res, fire res, heroism. Okay, so they have
So
nothing.
is he doing cold down? What does the aura do again?
It's
Oh,
like a fatigue of cold.
yeah, yeah. So they are gonna suffer from that.
They will, but they have 5 resistance just natively. So
Oh yeah, the
it's
astral shield makes them fall off the mount, doesn't it?
yeah. Um, so I actually don't think the cold res is gonna do too much to them. I think their
Yeah.
bigger problem is this astral shield because they've
Yeah, the
got a
astral
whopping
shield is
10 MR
brutal.
and
Yeah, that's
6 on the Mouflon. Okay, here come the crossbow though.
that basically means he's not really taking damage from melee, and also he tanked that relance charges pretty well.
Yep. All right, he did took a little chip there. I think actually from a lightning bolt, amusingly enough. All right, I'm gonna put this on fast because it's gonna be a slow one. And he's taking damage.
Yeah, yeah. It was when they run out of crossbows,
There's-
though, and you haven't really got a way to
Yeah.
hit him.
I can't believe that they're
He's-
still choosing lightning bolt as the best option, but I guess. I mean, he's taking damage, but all the sacreds are dying. 102.
It's crazy to me how there's still crossbows firing on like round 30 when they only have 12 shots.
Well, they are very
I
slow.
don't know what some of these people are doing.
86.
It's not looking great for him.
I think he's. No, I think he's gonna be okay.
Gonna run out.
66. Yeah,
I
they're
think he's got
gone.
it. They're running away. Oh, he got it.
Yeah. All right, that's huge.
Yeah.
It's close.
How much health is he on? Yeah, so he lost, what, like 3/4 of his health?
Yeah, because he started with 180. I believe. No.
Yeah.
No, didn't he start?
No, I
with
thought he was on like 240.
200 something. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's down to 60. Yeah, 240. So yeah, 25%.
Didn't even take an extra affliction.
He did not. All right, that's huge for Nabaa. That was Peren's field army, right? Like
I don't. Do you think Peren's just kind of cooked, or?
That was really bad. So yeah, that was pretty bad. I don't know. It's hard, it's hard to know what the players are telling each other, right? Because at one point, certainly, Pythium knows exactly what this god is, right? And they know how.
Yeah, but Pythium and Pyring seem to have some sort of complicated relationship.
Yes. I was about to suggest whether or not
I don't think he
Pythium
was telling
told Paren about this, because I do feel like particularly in a tournament game, right? If you're gonna march your field army out there into someone who took a god to launch it at armies, you have to test and make sure you can kill the god.
Yeah, well, I think that's partially why he moved back.
Maybe it just didn't get out of Dodge fast enough.
Yeah.
Well, this
this
is why I moved on to the fort.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I should have gone on that. I think,
yeah, this can't happen to you if you're on the fort.
Yeah.
Um.
And then Nabar has to basically move his army onto you. So
Right.
you know where the fight's going to be, so you can concentrate all your Sogina, and then
Yeah.
that's as good as it's going to get.
Yeah. So I think that this was a tactical error, or maybe is it an operations error? The army's in the wrong place.
Yeah, I think we'll go with operational. That sounds good.
I think that the army not being able to kill him is a strategic error. It being in the wrong place is an operations error. Okay. Well, second missile did very well and is potentially war winning.
Yeah, I think it could be. Yeah.
And then we get a whole big Nabaf.
I mean, he definitely doesn't have anything that can kill that army now.
No, and this is probably a Sorgina from that first army that got moved. Maybe. She's not gonna get it done.
Get moved into
She did get away though, actually.
Oh no, she got away. Oh, she could fly. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, she flies. Okay. And the lumber construct tried to.
Oh, that would have been hilarious if
Oh
that.
my! If that,
It had,
oh that.
like, if
Imagine,
it had
yeah, if
like
it
a
had been on like
smasher
one
or
HP.
something, and it just killed the god. That would. Uh,
Oh, good.
I mean, it's immune to the astral shield and mind burn, so maybe
Deathmatch coming.
Yeah, I think if Pyrean just had like a bit more research and they just had Shatter researched, and then you just have one Ackerbelt just wander
Yeah.
up and just murk the god, then.
Yeah.
But too early for that.
Yeah. So that's tough. Again, we'll hold off. We'll see the fascia end
Yeah, and honestly,
conflict.
this really all happened because Satis and Pythium pieced out. I think.
Oh yeah. I mean, they.
Otherwise, he would have been, maybe more aggressive, or the god wouldn't go for him. Something
Yeah.
like this.
Hard to say. I mean, clearly,
Because I think
if
Pythium was going to move, they were going
right,
to
they'd
push
be
up. They'd been promised a
much
cap,
closer.
they may be looking. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I like the level of risk this guy's doing. This Nabar
he's
player.
he's definitely willing to risk it for the biscuit. That is
Yeah, because
true.
it's great when it works, and it's working now. So
It is.
it's fantastic.
What independent province is a throne? All right, Fascia is busy pinging thrones while at war.
Yeah, maybe that's why he moved back. Maybe he's got different priorities.
All right, Ind attacks Fascia with the Gogs. They are going to die. Question is, does he take any damage in return?
Not to his real troops.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, actually, they are. No, the Gogs aren't they? They are pretty terrifying.
Okay.
Someone probably took an affliction.
He lost 6.
Six is that's about as well as that could have gone for him.
Yeah.
Because that commander could have run pretty early from like an unlucky foul vapors hit.
Yes. Okay, so he pinged that. He beat the small force here. So he moved a bunch of his stuff that could sail up here. He left a bunch of stuff down here.
No, I think that came from his forts. That stuff.
Oh, okay. This moved up from the forts. You're right.
Yeah.
This sailed up. So
I mean, I think he probably could have caught that Ind army, but
yeah,
because it's not gonna walk down towards Facia to walk back up to then walk down again. Like it's probably, and it's not gonna turn his cap.
yeah.
Although I didn't think he was gonna walk down before, so like yeah.
I didn't either. Yeah, that's true.
That was the very much most likely place that was going to move to. But I mean, he caught the Gog Reavers. That's good.
Yes.
But I think while you've got this Tolkien out and there isn't really an answer to it, you really want to get that knockout blow like Nabar just got probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I am also, yeah. Again, not enough. I think not enough rating on these. How many storm captains are here? Only the one captain. Maybe he doesn't have enough storm captains to sail around. Like there's some here now, but maybe last turn in like this province he didn't have any.
What's that one commander doing? He's not building a fort on that swamp, is he?
He's organizing the defense.
So
don't worry about him.
Okay, he's going to take that throne. That's what's going to happen.
Yes, that's what's going to happen.
What do you think if Nabar, if Ind, has a scout on that throne and he sees the throne ping from Facia, what do you think he's thinking when he sees that?
I don't think you. I mean, I don't think he.
Like you're in this like it's Facia has the upper hand, but it's province count, forts and everything. It's pretty even.
Yeah.
What are you thinking when you see your opponent pinging a throne in that situation? Like,
yeah, he's just multitasking. The scout was nearby. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so this is 120 versus 80. 30 here. Lots of I mean, he could sail all of this stuff up to join if he thought that he would take this fight.
as Ind, you don't take that fight. That's not going to go.
I mean,
You're going to get hurt.
No, I don't think it's going to go very well. But how does Ind get out? Like, what is Ind going to do?
I don't know, but it's been working so far for the last few turns because it's somehow. So I don't know. I mean, he needs some tech. That's basically
Yeah.
what he needs.
What can he tech into that's gonna save him?
I mean, he needs some poison resist. That would be good.
Yeah. I think he has some on his bless.
Yeah. And to be fair, yeah, his troops actually don't care too much, I don't think. But like the Gog Reavers will and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
He needs something that hits really hard as well.
Right.
But to be fair, if he had enough Gogs, that could probably kill the Telkeen. But then like you've got to get those onto the Telkeen while
Right.
all those sacreds are in the way.
Right. The
And
Telkeen would
like other
probably be
troops that
HP
he's got.
routed by the time you kill the
Yeah.
rest of the sacreds. Because it's not body ethereal, obviously. He needs. What can he do?
I mean, some dudes with great swords of sharpness would go a long way, I think. But
I guess. He doesn't have any great chassis to put them on, though. Like, they're just as likely to get randomly bopped back by the Arcalcum sword. Maybe a bitch mother? She's got a bit more HP. We can't see her, of course, because of this.
you are in UI problems with you.
There are some god commanders that have more HP.
Yeah,
And-
they would be okay, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. Seems dicey. Okay, let's check the graphs.
Yeah. If we can look at the Nabar Pyrene border as well at some point, that would be good, I think.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just not seeing
A
much
lot of
stuff for
stuff.
Pyrene. So that fort he built on the border.
Ooh. That's about half.
And that's half, but it's like a lot more of the quality. Like it's the
Right.
Storm Demons, all those knights.
Yep.
How many turns of production is that? It's going to be
It was it like 60?
10, 8, 8 turns of production, something like that.
More than that. How much? Let's see. It's got 8 candles here right now. Ooh. So, yeah. Yeah, I could be 8. My guess is this is more than 8, though.
Yeah.
With
the counts as well, yeah, probably.
Yeah, I get the counts. I think that's really bad.
Yeah, I think he might be. I don't think he's got a military solution to this, and I don't think he's got a diplomatic solution either, unless he can get some more people.
Yeah, I mean, this is game losing, I think. If Naba is allowed to sort of march on him.
Yeah.
And
then if Naba gets those nightmares, I mean, they are truly going to be a nightmare with that bless. Although they do get a lot of fatigue, I think. So maybe quickness isn't the best thing on them, but it sounds pretty terrifying to me.
It is. All right, so on the province count, Marignon's up, Shiniyama's down, but the other two don't do anything. In stays flat, Naba's up, Perenna's down. What about research? Machaka is spiking nicely.
Yeah, Pythium getting a much better curve now after
he's
they're
getting
not.
the curve go. Pythium is our only free agent, right?
Ind, to be fair, does have quite a bit as well, so they might be able to get something going.
Maybe come up with something. What does Pythium do? So you've pieced out with Naba.
Thinking of going in on Ind. I think that was what they were going to do.
Yeah, that makes sense. This army looks like it's ready to just go and take this.
Yeah, to be honest, maybe as Ind, maybe they both go for that fort, and then
and they bounce.
Acer and Pythium, and then you're good.
I do remember now, right? It seemed like we had an opportunity as Pythium, if you get on this, and you could have attacked this, that you cut off, as Fascia, you cut off Pythium from just vulturing some of this stuff.
Yeah, which could prove to be the real opportunity cost of him not being more aggressive.
Yeah. In terms of...
Because it basically means that he still has to fight all the Ind stuff as well, and Pythium just gets this stuff for free.
Right. And then Pythium, I mean, Pythium is the one that Shiniyama needs. Because he could attack either the spiders or Marignon. Or even...
Wait, who? Oh, okay.
right, like
I
this
see.
is...
Yeah, he's not doing that. He's going in on Ind.
I don't think he's going to do that.
Yeah. I think he told us that, to be fair.
No, I think he did too. If you're Shiniyama, he is your diplomatic lifeline, right? Like, he's the only one who has freedom of agency to do something. Right? Paren is not coming. Naba is not coming. And certainly Ind is not coming. And Facia is more likely to attack you because you bullied them.
Oh, yeah.
So... Yeah.
Yeah. Looks pretty good for Python, though, actually. You know, it's... Because they've got good research. We know they've actually got even though their size isn't huge, although it's not tiny, you know, they've still got quite a bit of income. I think we saw they got that throne. They're going to get some extra forts. It looks like, at least an extra fort.
Then
Pythium is a nation that scales like very nicely with their mages, and then you can get some decent summon, like mage summons, which are magic phase. You know,
I think if you told Pythium this is where they're going to be on turn 21, I think they would take it.
I think they'd be a bit paranoid about you offering them things like that, though. Yeah.
Well, that's a given.
Yeah.
I think Pythium would take their current position. I think Facia might take their current position. Ind, I wouldn't.
Nabar. Oh my god, things have really turned around for them there.
Yeah, they've had a huge. They've been the roller coaster of how well they're doing.
Yeah.
I would not
take
They're
my MVP nation for the game so far. For entertainment value.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we actually have crossed the 50-minute mark. Any more thoughts for this turn?
I thought it was going to be more. Not actually. Sorry, what did you say?
I said, any more thoughts for this turn?
I think someone is going to die. At least one person's going to die. I think Ind and Pyrene are kind of cooked, to be honest with you. Ind looks they're dead. I think.
I think as soon as Pythium goes, we can put.
I think they've got one last throw of the dice in them though. Whereas Pyrene, I'm struggling to see a way they manage through this.
They kind of.
And then the old sort of law of all expansion failings can be forgiven if you win your first war could turn out to be true for Nabar, I think.
Nabar's just been just all over the place. We're in a war. We're out of the war. We're losing sacreds on thrones. We launched the god and it failed, but now it worked. It's just constant. It's good TV is what it is.
Yeah. But I actually think at the end of this war, he could look very strong.
If he's allowed to just take
could have the nightmares, could have a bunch of thrones. His income won't be, as terrible as your scales would make you believe.
Yeah,
I think it could be good.
All right. Well,
and he's already got. I think nearly the best. I think he's got the best research, so
he does.
He's in a decent place for that right now. So it's all looking up for him. So yeah, I think that was my big thought.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was a good one.
It was. Thanks everybody for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a great day.
See ya.